Hi Flyers, and welcome to another training in our internship series, the SEO content writing course. Your instructor once again is Kehinde Oyerunke Oshoba for Toda Digital Academy. In this training, we are moving on to the introductory part of the Google console. We had the first part of the training on the Google Analytics. So we are now moving to the Google Search Console, okay? The Google Search Console, and this will be the part one of the Google Search Console. All right, so what again is the Google Search Console? We started with the Google Analytics, and we were able to see the very powerful impact the Google Analysis has on our content. We can measure a lot of things that will help us to do better with SEO. Now let's concentrate on the Google Search Console. It is a free tool from Google that helps us to track how our website appears in search results. And you know that this is what SEO is all about, search engine optimization. We've learned a lot of that in the basic training. And in this Google Search Console, we are going to be seeing how Google actually, shows our websites, how Google helps us to track how our website appears in search results. It provides insights into search queries, clicks, impressions, and rankings. You remember that we said the main goal of SEO is to make sure that when a keyword is searched, for example, and we have content written about that keyword, either on our blogs or maybe our website is about that particular keyword, how does our content rank? Okay, so I go to Google, for example, I search on a particular topic. Let's say I search on benefits of honey, for example. It will bring out several websites, articles that are written on that topic. So SEO, our efforts in SEO helps us to know if our website or our blog content would appear on the first results, search engine result page. This is a search engine result page that was about benefits of honey, like we said earlier in our basic class. So you can see all of these are different search engine result pages of Google. Our goal in SEO is to make sure that our website or our content is found at least on the first page of Google. That is what our efforts in SEO is all about. Okay, so that's just a reminder that is what we are supposed to be doing with our SEO and with our content writing. Okay, so that's what the Google Search Console helps us to do. It provides insights into the search queries, clicks, impressions, and rankings. And it's a free tool from Google that helps track how our website appears in search results. It's one thing for you to see it on the first page of Google, is another thing for you to know what is actually happening at the Google Search Console. So the practical uses for the Google Search Console in SEO is that it will help us to optimize content for high-performing queries by identifying keywords that drive traffic. We'll see how to use Google Search Console to help in our keyword research. It will help us to improve click-through rates by enhancing our meta descriptions and titles, and it will help us to identify underperforming pages and adjust those contents to improve ranking. All right, so in time past, you have to access Google Search, Google Analytics on its own, and then also access the Google Search Console on its own. But recently, Google has done it in such a way that you can combine your Google Search Console results and see, you can access Google Analytics, and you can also see your Google Search Console results under Google Analytics. And all you have to do is link your website, okay, to your Google Analytics, and also link your Google Search Console. I'll be taking another video to help us to see how we can link that. This video is not on how to link, it's just to show us that we are integrating Google Search Console with Google Analytics to combine search traffic with user behavior insights. So these two together is a very powerful tool that helps us to see which search queries are bringing visitors to our website. It will help us to analyze top performing pages based on organic search traffic, and it will also help us to understand how users engage with our site after clicking from search results, okay? So what we are going to be looking at, the key features available in this integration as in integrating Search Console into Google Analytics. We're going to be seeing performance results, total clicks, impressions, click-through rate, and then the average position, okay, where your pages rank. Is it on page 1, page 2, page 3, and all of that? We're going to be able to see it. We're going to also see the queries report, because we're going to look at what is being searched and the results about that. So to show the exact search terms that users type, okay, before they land on your site, and then it will help us to refine our SEO strategy and keyword targeting. We'll also be looking at the landing page results. It will list pages that receive the most traffic from Google search, and it will help us to identify which content is attracting visitors and which one needs improvement. So by the end of this training, you will know how to analyze search traffic directly in Google Analytics, track user behavior from the search, and make data-driven SEO improvement. All right. We have some pictures there to help us, but we are going to the dashboard like we did earlier for the Google Analytics. Okay, how do we get to the Google Search Console results now? Okay, we go to the Google Analytics, we click on reports, and then we'll see that. Let's go now to our search engine, to our Google Analytics page. Okay, so remember, this is our page. We are still in the Google Analytics environment. What I said earlier was that Google has made it easier for us to have the Google Search Console linked into our Google Analytics. And I'm going to show us, remember, when we're talking about Google Analytics, we came here, reports, okay, we're still on reports. In the Google Analytics, we're able to check acquisition, and we were able to see where our traffic was coming from. But now, this is where we are going to. The Search Console is still under the reports. Once you have linked your website, and then you link the Google Search Console, which I'll do in another video, this is what you will see here. You will see your Search Console here, and this arrow up and down will either collapse the Search Console or enlarge it. So now it's enlarged, and what we're interested on is queries. Queries is what we are interested in, and this is where we get it here. Queries. Click on queries, then you'll see this page come out. Queries, organic search query, and you'll see the charts there, and then we'll go straight to the table. We'll go straight to the table, and you can see here all of these are organic Google search queries. These are things that people are searching for on before they eventually land on our page. Do you see that now? And then organic Google search clicks, organic Google search impressions, organic Google search click-through rates, organic Google search average position. This is a very interesting topic. I want you to pay attention. Okay, let's go back to literature review. so that you'll be able to understand all of this. Okay? And in our pages, you already know how to change the dates. Let's go back to the dashboard now. You know that this is where you change the dates, you can customize the dates, and you can also see some things here, which I may not have mentioned earlier while talking about the Google Analytics. This is if you want to begin to compare different months, 3 months to another 3 months. I'm not going to go into that because these are just the basics for us. Here you can export this report to analysis, and then it will you go to analyzing it, but we're not going to do that now. We're just interested in the basics. This is our introduction. You can share this report. If you click share this report, it will give you a link that you will copy, and then you can give to anyone or share to anyone that wants to see this report. Okay, and then insight is very interesting. AI will help you under insight. Okay, let me click on that, share this report, so that it will not be vague to you. So share this report, share link, you can copy the link just like we'll copy any link of our pages, and then you paste wherever you need to paste it or send to whoever you need to send to. And then insight is interesting. AI can help you to even explain some of the different things you're going to see here. You click on the basic performance. Say, how many users did I have last week? What are my top pages and screens by views? On what days did I get the most users? How many new users do we have this year? What are my top events? So AI is going to be making all of these things easier. So I needed to show you all of that. If you say what are my top pages and screens by views, to bring it up for you right here, okay? Which we did in the first part under the Google Analytics. Okay, so I'm just showing you some of the things that we may not have talked about. Now let's concentrate on the Google Search Console and the queries. Let's go back to our topic there. Now, the queries, we have to understand them. What are the metrics? So when you see query, which is the organic Google search query, these are the keywords or phrases that users typed into Google search to discover your content. Okay, so that's why when we're talking about the keywords, you have to make sure that we are getting the keywords. That's the essence of the keyword research. When we start doing keyword research, we're looking for what people are typing. What is the intention? I hope you remember all of that in the basic training. So this is where it gets more interesting now, because in the Google Search Console, it will actually be showing you what people are typing, okay, before they finally land on your page. So that's the organic Google search query. Okay, for example, Google Cloud Certification Merchandise is one of the queries. Let's go to the dashboard and see the queries now. So these are what people are typing into Google search before they finally land on your page or on your blog post. So these are the organic Google search query. You can see Google Cloud Certification Merchandise, Google Merchandise Store, Google Cloud Certified Merchandise, and all of these are what people are typing before they eventually land on your page. What's the next one here? Organic Google search clicks. Let's look at that. Let's look at the organic Google search clicks. So what are these? There's the number of times users clicked on your content from Google search results for a particular query. I hope you see that now. The first one is what people are typing. Now we are going to the clicks, organic Google search clicks. These are the number of times that users clicked on your content from the Google search results page. Okay, so example here is the query, Google Cloud Certification Merchandise received 55 clicks. Let's go check that. Yeah, so this query received 58 clicks, okay, from the timing that we are looking at. So here it received 58 clicks. Organic Google search clicks for this query received 58 clicks in the time that we are looking at, December 25, 2024, to January 21, 2025. You can see. Now, don't forget, this is the total. This total here will total everything that we're going to be checking one after the other. So this is the total, the 350, and each of that you'll see the breakdown. Okay, the next is the organic Google search impression. Organic Google search impression. Okay, the number of organic Google search impression reported from the Search Console. This metric requires an active Search Console link. Yes, you have to link your site, like I said. So we've looked at the clicks. Now the impression is very, very interesting, and the total of all the impression is 16,990. Let's go back again and see what impressions are about. So the impression is the number of times your Google page appeared in Google search results for a query. Okay, so your page has this Google merchandise store for a query, or maybe any of this for a query. How many times did this search string appear? How many times did it appear when people search it? How many times do people get to see this query? Okay, I hope you're understanding that. Number of times your page appeared in Google search query, Google search results for this particular query. Okay, so that's the impression. That's what we mean by impression. So this is the total. And for this Google Cloud Certification merchandise, the impression is 263. For the Google Merchandise Store, the impression is 4,000. That the number of times that the search query appeared, your page appeared. All right? Now, let's go to the next one, which is the organic Google search click-through rate. Click-through rate. We have seen clicks. How many times your page was clicked? Okay. How many times it appeared? Now the click-through rate. Let's go back. Right? So the click-through rate is a calculation. It's a calculation that is done. Okay, let's see. It says the CTR, which is the click-through rate, is the percentage of people who clicked on your web page after seeing it in the search results. So it's for one thing for your page to be seen in the search result, but it does not guarantee a click. So how do we now click? How do we calculate the CTR? Of course, it was clicked so number of times, and then the impressions times 100. So that's how we calculate a click-through rate. So it's one thing for people to see your page, it's another thing for them to click, and then we always want to calculate the click-through rate. That is a particular metric for what we are talking about, the SEO content writing, or in tracking your website, okay? So the clicks is the number of times users clicked on your link. Impression is the number of times your page appeared in the search results. So if you're going to calculate using 55 as the number of times, for example, that the page was clicked, we divide that by 251, which is the impression, number of times that your page was seen, okay? So we divide that and we multiply by 100, and we get a click-through rate of 21% after multiplying it by 100. So the CTR is 21.91%. I hope that you are understanding this, okay? So we now go to the last one, which is the organic Google search average position. The organic Google search average position. So the click-through rate has a total average, which is 2.06%, and the organic Google search position has a total too, which is like the average, which is 12.76%. So now the organic Google search average position is the ranking of your websites for the query. So, for example, this is on page 1. Is ranking on that page. Okay, ranking on that page 1, and you can see that this Google Cloud Certification Merchandise is the average. The organic Google search average position is 1%. Okay, this one is 2.36. The next one is 1.0. So these queries are doing well. They're appearing on the first page of the search engine results. Okay, that's what it means. So the average rank of your page in Google search results for a query. So the Google Cloud Certification website ranks 1, indicating it appears at the top of search results. I hope you are getting that now. So now that we are able to see all of these metrics, what does that mean? What do they highlight for us? Okay, so we can now immediately know our top performing query by clicks.